Hey everybody, I am back here with another video. This is going to be a haul from Candles by Victoria from the Super Bowl sale. For those of you that are new to the Super Bowl sale from Candles by Victoria, what the sale is that the total combined score of both teams once you get to halftime will be the percentage that you get off. Now it is a minimum of 20% off and a maximum of 30% off. So even if it's a low scoring first half, you know that you're gonna get at least 20. And if it's a really high scoring first half, you're not gonna get any more than 30. I was watching the Super Bowl. Now I am not a football person at all. And I was originally just wanting teams to score so I could get, get a better discount on the wax. And of course, that's what everybody cares about during the Super Bowl. But I think it was right at the end is when they ended up getting another touchdown. So I think the discount that I was going to get went from it was either 21 to 22% and it jumped to 28%. So that's what the discount was 28% for this year, which is a pretty darn good discount. I am a big fan of Candles by Victoria wax. I don't order from her enough, but really the stuff throws pretty darn well in general. The scent list is extensive and really it's just really good wax. And I'm really glad that I placed this order. They did activate the discount code with maybe 10 or 20 seconds left in the second quarter. In the second quarter. So I think I was one of the first people to get in there because my order shipped out pretty fast right afterwards. I've had this ordered for a week and a half. I just haven't filmed it. It did take a long time to check out. There were a lot of people that were in there. And actually, I was on the checkout page with PayPal and I was getting that blue circle thing going round and round and round. And I didn't know what was going on, but then I checked my email and I saw that I got a PayPal receipt and I also got a receipt from Candles by Victoria. So even though the PayPal webpage still looked like it was in the middle of the transaction, I think it went through. So I got out of there and she did extend the sale. It started, right as the halftime was beginning, and then it went, I think, through the end of the Super Bowl. Because there was so much traffic on the website, she wanted to make sure that everybody got in with a discount. So I thought that was a pretty nice deal. So Candles by Victoria, they always give you one free scent shot as your sample. So this is the one that I got, Bright Pink Wax in Pink Noel. So Pink Sugar and Vanilla Bean Noel. One of my favorite combinations. It just smells so darn fresh and sugary and cotton candy and bakery. It's just exactly what Pink Sugar and Vanilla Bean Noel smells like. So that is really, really nice. Oh, one more thing. This haul is almost completely spa, clean, herbal, floral kind of scents. I think there are maybe 1 or 2 bakery scents in this entire thing. So if you're not a fan of clean, floral-y kind of stuff, you may just want to get out of the video now because you're just going to not want to hear me talk about any of this stuff. Okay, so the first 2 things that I got were not scent shots. They were these, I can't remember exactly what she calls them, cube, buckety things. I don't really remember exactly, but I kind of like the idea of these because you can melt as little or as much as you want of everything. And it's just a good amount, I think, and easier for me than buying, 3 or 6 scent shots. So the first one I got here is Bamboo and White Grapefruit. This is fresh complex fragrance with white grapefruit, petit grain, tangerine, mandarin, more tangerine, mimosa petals, rainforest bamboo, juniper berries, and musk. It is an amazing scent, and this one is a good performer. When I was making my scent list or my wish list before the Super Bowl, I went back through my spreadsheet and I was looking at the scents from Candles by Victoria that I've melted before that I really liked and that have performed well. And this was one of the top ones. Now this just smells, you can get the citrus notes, it's mostly citrus and it's mostly clean with a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of maybe floral in there. But it is just complex and just gorgeous and beautiful. So I'm really glad that I got a big one of these. That one is money well spent. Now the next one I got was also in this, in the big kind of container here in the little cube melty kind of guys. And this one is in tangerine lemongrass. This is orange with refreshing, energetic lemongrass. And I love this scent too. It's just such a good combination of that very green note and then the nice orange citrus note. And it has, I feel a little bit of sweetness to it. It's a little bit of a zesty orange with sweetness. It doesn't come across as a cleaner kind of scent or overly strong, but it's just a really good scent that I would put on a weekend day when I want to clean and I want something that just smells great, but that also kind of makes you feel alive. I would hope that I feel alive most of the time, because I'm pretty sure that I'm already alive. But you guys know what I mean. It's not like a relaxing, soothing lavender kind of sense. It's a little bit more in your face, but that's good, I think. I like that being in my face. Okay, the next two that I got here are in Charleston Breeze, and this one is a bouquet of jasmine, lily, orange blossom with gardenia, cyclamen, and carnation. Yeah, if you don't like florals, stay the heck away from this, because this is pretty much just straight up florals. That's all this in here. I do not know what I'm smelling the most in here. It may be the gardenia is the one that I'm smelling the most, but it's just a really nice floral scent. If you like florals, I'd highly recommend that one. The next two that I got here are in Fig Lychee, and this one is their fig scents with lychee, which they call being sweet yet slightly spicy, and that's kind of all they say here. I like it. It smells sweet, but it smells fruity, but more sweet than, you know, like sour or zesty or anything like that. And it smells slightly grapish. I do know that Front Porch, they carry a lychee scent that is a blend of strawberry and grape. And I don't know if many of the wax people have lychee scents that are actually lychee, or if it's their particular blend of something. But it smells mostly like grape to me, which is fine. I'm really a big fan of grape scents, so I do really like that one. This next one, two here that I got are in pomegranate and apple, and this is sweet pomegranate with juicy apple. I really do love this one. It smells a little tart. It smells a little tart, but just like a really good, fresh, summery fragrance. Exactly as described, you guys. It has pomegranate and apple, but heavier on the apple. The next two here are Skinny Dippin', and this one here is, she calls it an upscale fragrance, and I don't know why the camera is not focusing on the scent shot. There we go. It's an upscale fragrance with mandarin rind, red curtains, it has red curtains in there, red currants, strawberries, and blueberries with watercress and palm leaves, and also musky bottom notes. You can definitely get the fruit scents, I think, in here the most. You can get the mandarin, the orange kind of scent, and then maybe the strawberries. I can smell the blueberries, but it's not super strong in here. But yeah, it's mostly fruit scents followed by a little bit of like a fresh kind of note. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but that one is just really pretty. The next two that I got here are Tranquility, and this one is eucalyptus with lavender and rain. I really like this one, and actually I don't know if I would consider this one, like Tranquility makes you think like relaxing and everything like that. The eucalyptus in here to me is more energizing, although the lavender side is more relaxing. But the eucalyptus is the stronger note in here. It's like 70% eucalyptus, 30% of like the lavender scent, maybe more even 80-20. So this one to me is not really tranquil as much as it is just like, just nice and clean. The next two here are some of the this is like some of the fruity stuff I got. Watermelon, lemon, lime, cranberry fizz. This one I've melted before and I absolutely loved it. Pretty much exactly as described what's in here. This one just smells amazing. It is summery, it is fresh, fruity, and it is fizzy. You can definitely get that effervescent note out of here, but it's not overpowering. I mean, this is probably one of my all-time favorite fruity summery scents. This one is to die for. That's why I got two of them. Maybe I should have even got like more. I don't need more wax. I don't even know why I'm buying this wax in the first place. But yeah, that one would have been maybe my next candidate for getting like the bigger size cube melts out of. That is an amazing fragrance. The next one that I bought was Asian Pear and Lily, and it's focusing once again on the background. This one is a beautiful complex accord with pear nectar and apple, followed by jasmine, lily, and white ginger. I like this one. You can smell the white ginger in here. It kind of has like a spicy, very plant kind of note. Maybe it's not the ginger, but there's something in here that smells a little distinctive from the things that I normally get, and I'm assuming that's what it is because I know what most of the other notes in here smell like. But this one I don't know how to describe this. It's mostly floral with a little bit of a kick is the way I think I describe that one. This next one here is Clothesline Fresh. Sorry, maybe I need to move those scent shots out of the way. They keep focusing on the back. This is Clothesline Fresh. This is Downy Dew Fresh something something. Yep, that's laundry. That is a very nice laundry scent. I cannot smell the difference between like a regular laundry scent and like the different smelling laundry scents. I mean, they all smell distinctively like laundry. And this smells like laundry. I can't really tell if there's anything else in there, like any extra florals or anything. It just smells just like laundry. Exactly. I keep saying that. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about that one now. Okay, this next one here is, oh wait, those are different. This next one here is Forest Rain. This has Norfolk Pine, Sandalwood, Oak Moss, and a light tropical floral. And it's supposed to smell like the Hawaiian rainforest. This is nice, and actually it is piney, but there is enough other stuff going on in here that it doesn't come across as overly piney. It's just a really green pine scent. I don't think that this necessarily reminds me of a Hawaiian rainforest. It just smells like a forest in like New England or something like that maybe. But it smells really good. This next one here is Herbal Mist. This is crisp and clean, a perfect blend of herbs and botanicals. So it doesn't say anything that's in here. There is definitely a very sweet note in here. I swear there's a fruit in here. I'm smelling like a sweet something. It smells really good, actually. It smells... Oh, does this supposed to smell like herbal essences? Is that what this is? Dude, I don't know. But it smells really good, and this smells like a fruit. And it says it has herbs and botanicals, but yeah, I'm smelling fruit when I smell that. It smells good. Okay, this next one here is Lavender and Basil. This is a beautiful lavender fragrance with a touch of basil. They say the lavender is more of a fantasy type floral and not really a realistic type lavender. And because of this, don't let the thought of basil turn you off. There is no licorice smell that you get with basil. This one is a keeper. I have never heard of people getting a licorice smell with basil, so that one's new to me. It just smells good. This one to me does smell more like a plant, like herbal lavender, which is fine with me. Along with that green basil note, but I don't know how to describe a basil note. I mean, it just smells like the herb, I guess. But yeah, that one also smells pretty darn good. Okay, this next one here is Ocean Mist. This is a salty mist that you smell when you're at the ocean. Yes, I would hope so. Sorry. Sometimes I'm reading these scent descriptions and I just think they're going to be longer than they are when I'm reading them, and then I realize I sound stupid. This one smells good, and it almost smells a little woodsy, like a little smoky. But I like how it smells. It just smells... It doesn't smell so much like an ocean mist as it does like a lakeside. Like a lake with some like wood kind of stuff like right next to it is what it smells like. But it just smells nice and clean, so I do appreciate that. The next one here is Rain. This is a soothing aroma of clean, fresh water during a short spring rain shower. Very floral. There is a very dominant floral note in here, and I don't recognize it. It's not gardenia. It's not jasmine. It's not... It may be some kind of rose scent. Yeah, I think that's what it is. That one definitely comes across as more floral to me, which is a little bit of a surprise, but it still smells good. Okay, these next two ones here are Sea Salt and Lotus Blossom. And this is the scent of fresh air, sea salt, ocean mist, and aquatic florals come together to make a sexy modern twist on this fresh and clean fragrance, complete with tender green notes and beachy musks. I really do like this one. I really like the scent of florals and then also like the sea salty, kind of scent. It just smells really good. This is exactly what I would want in like a soap, a shampoo. It's just clean. It's not overpowering. It just smells really good. And it smells very well balanced. Like there's nothing in there I think that's overtaking everything else. It just smells just really, really good. Actually, speaking of Sea Salt and Lotus Blossom, when I was getting that one, I kind of thought that that would make a good soap. So I did get a soap in Sea Salt and Lotus Blossom. And this is one of the ones that has the loofah here in the middle. So like, as the soap like starts dissolving as you're using it, the loofah comes through and you can kind of use it to scrub. I don't really have a whole lot of, I don't think I've used a soap like this in years or maybe ever. So I kind of wanted to try this out and see how it worked. And I'm glad that I got it in that fragrance because that is like a perfect, at least for me, soapy kind of fragrance. It just smells really, really good. Okay, the next one here is Stormwatch, and this is the dupe for the Yankee Candle Stormwatch, which the cleansing ocean air before the storm. It smells amazing. It smells fresh, slightly powdery. I absolutely love it. This one does smell a little bit more powdery than the Stormwatch from Yankee Candle, but still smells really good. Now, I have not been able to ever get a Stormwatch to really throw that well. I've melted the Yankee Tarts. I've melted a couple other vendors' dupes of Stormwatch. They always smell amazing, but it's just not a fragrance that ever really throws that well for me. So I decided to get it from Candles by Victoria so I can see how that fragrance does with her wax. So you never know. Okay, the next one I got here is Watercress and Aloe, and this is a unique blend with lemon rind, fresh palm leaves, watercress, and aloe notes, finishing with jasmine and eucalyptus. This one I also really like. It does smell exactly like a spa. Clean, fresh, not necessarily relaxing because you've got the lemon in here. It's not really relaxing. It's just more, it's another one that you'd want to put on like a weekend when you want to clean and you want something to kind of like get you going. But that smells gorgeous. That's another one of these. I mean, a lot of these fragrances, I don't think I've got a good enough nose to really tell the difference of what's going on in them, but I just know they smell good. Fragrance smells good. Okay, this next one here is Vanilla Sandalwood. And this is sandalwood, and the vanilla adds just a hint of sweetness and interest to the unique scent, is what they call it here. Yeah, that is really sweet. I really do like sandalwood, and I don't think I've ever smelled a sandalwood this sweet. The vanilla definitely hits you first, and it's interesting. It's kind of like a good mix of the feminine and the masculine. You know, like the feminine sweet vanilla scent with the masculine sandalwood. I do like that one. I'm kind of interested to see how that one is going to smell when it's warm. It's a nice smelling scent. This next one here is Blueberry Martini. This is Blueberry Patch and Fizzy Pop. I really like this one, and this is one of the first blueberry scents I've ever had that were on the effervescent side. Normally the blueberries I get are like blueberry cobbler, blueberry muffin, nothing like fizzy. And the blueberry note in here is not super strong. You definitely kind of get the feeling of the fizz when you smell this more than the blueberry note. So I'm really interested to see what this smells like when you do melt it, because that one is going to be a new experience for me. This next one here is Pink Sugar Cookie, kind of going back to my normal basics that I love. This one smells like a sugar cookie. Like when I put my nose into the scent shot, it smelled like baking. Not like a fragrant sugar cookie, like sugar cookie. Like I swear I can smell the vanilla, the sugar, like caramelized just a little bit. That smells really good, actually. And the sugar cookie in there is stronger than the pink sugar, which I can appreciate. Sometimes like pink sugar blends, the pink sugar just takes right over, but that one you can get the sugar cookie for sure. This next one is Breath of Ireland. This is a fresh romantic floral, has fresh green clover and ivy with snapdragon, rose petals and carnations, and white musk and fig leaves. All sorts of good stuff. Definitely comes across as more floral. It doesn't have a really obvious floral scent. I mean, not like there's rose petals in here, but it doesn't necessarily smell like rose. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. But it smells like floral. So maybe it's the carnation scent that's the strongest in here. It's floral and it's green and clean. So yeah, that's kind of all I can say about that one. But I really do love that one. This next one here is Butterfly Kisses. And this is juicy sweetened cantaloupe with kiwi along with lilac and honeysuckle. This one is really good too, and it's also energizing. That is a sweet melon scent in here. Kiwi is one of those fruit scents I've never really been able to figure out. To me, kiwi always just smells like a vaguely kind of generic fruit scent. Yeah, you can get the lilac and the honeysuckle, but if I did not know that those were the floral notes in here, I don't think I'd be able to tell you that they were like lilac and honeysuckle. You definitely get the cantaloupe first, followed by the floral, but it's kind of well blended. It's very smooth. That one smells really good. Now this next one here is Carnation, and this is a crisp, clean aroma of freshly picked carnation flowers with fresh greenery. Yeah, that is a nice scent. It's pretty, it feels a little juvenile, and maybe it's because carnations to me remind me not necessarily of childhood, but they're not like the most elegant flower. You know what I mean? If you, do you guys remember that Sex and the City episode with the carnations and that whole thing with Burger? But I like carnations. They're just not super elegant, super, you know, like fancy schmancy. But it smells good. It smells simple. And it's floral. So yeah, I do like that one. That one is really nice. Okay, this next one here is English Ivy. And this is Fresh and Clean, a country garden in the springtime. And one of her personal favorites. Oh yeah, that is clean and green. That's pretty much the only way to describe that. I really like that one. I really do. That's just really, yeah, that's just really good. That's just really, really good. I don't know how else to describe that. Okay, this next one here is Honeysuckle Peach. This is the sweetness of peaches with a tiny bit of floral. This one is really good too, actually. That peach scent in here is like very authentic, juicy kind of smelling, right? It doesn't smell like a fragrance peach. It just smells really good. And that actually goes together really well with the honeysuckle. It blends amazingly well. You can tell it's honeysuckle, but you're so mesmerized by the peach at the beginning of smelling that one that I don't think it's like you smell it and you're like, oh my God, that's honeysuckle. That is a really good blend. This next one here is Lay Flowers, and this is the scent of Plumeria with, I'm going to not be able to pronounce this correctly, Pikake and other tropical florals. I don't really know what Plumeria smells like. So I don't know. Does everybody else know what Plumeria smells like? Am I just like the only one that doesn't know? But it smells good and it smells sweet. It just smells like a very sweet floral, reminiscent of some kind of fruit in there. I swear I'm getting a fruit note out of it, but that one also smells really nice. This next one here is Plantation Breeze, and this is Cotton Blossom and Honeysuckle. This one is also really nice, and it's an interesting blend. I think you pick up the honeysuckle first. That one's a fairly strong scent. And then you kind of just get that straight scent of the cotton blossom, which is very more direct and has like a clean edge to it. That one is actually really nice. That's an unexpected blend, but I think that that one works really well. Okay, the next one here is Water Lily. This is just, all she says about this one is, this is a nice floral scent that makes a statement. Don't pass this one by. It smells like floral and fruit again. I swear I'm getting like a hint of apple, strawberry, but it smells really, that one does also smell amazing. It's a floral scent and it smells unlike all of the other floral scents that I've had so far. I don't know what else is in here besides the water lily scent or a lily scent or something, but that one also smells really good. This next one here, I'm not going to be able to pronounce that. Badatis? Badatis, I think. Sorry, the camera is not focusing on this at all. So this is a classic blend reserved for body washes in the spas of Germany, France, and Belgium. It has invigorating leafy greens and florals, basil, citrus, amber, and musk. She calls it brilliant, invigorating, and a sparkling scent. I like it. I don't think I love it. I mean, it does smell clean. It does smell like what you think shower gel or shampoo or something would smell like. But it's a little blah for me, actually. I mean, it smells nice, but it doesn't have a kick. It doesn't have like an unexpected twist or something in there, or like a really strong one, like single floral note that stands out. It smells good though. It smells good. Okay, these next two, next one here, this one is Cloverfields and Aloe. And this is the essence of a rolling meadow and a summer morning, watery green, fresh floral fragrance of clover along with bergamot and aloe. This one is kind of like that last one, the Badatis. It just kind of smells clean and nice. It smells clean and nice, but it's not, there's nothing in there that really stands out to me. But once again, that'd be a perfect scent for like a shampoo or something. It's exactly like that other one. It has that kind of scent. This next one here is Sea Kelp. It is an upscale spa type scent that is fresh, clean, and full of salty ozone, watery greens, white musk, and vetiver. Now this one is a little bit different. This one is also a really good spa scent, but you can definitely get like the notes of the ozone and I think like the watery kind of scent. It definitely has that type of scent more, and you can also smell the floral in here. There's a floral in here that's pretty strong. Or maybe that's the musk I'm smelling, but this one is like more my speed. It's not as subtle. That one's kind of got some notes that really kind of hit you. And then the last ones that I got here, and I got 3 of these, and these are in Lavender Apple, which initially always sounded like a really odd combination to me, but I melted this one and I absolutely loved it. It threw well, it smelled great. So it's just lavender and Macintosh apple. And it just smells really good. You can get the apple, it's, I'm trying to think if it's sweet or... No, it just smells exactly like an apple. Not overly sweet, not really tart. just an apple. And then the lavender, I don't smell in here a whole heck of a lot on cold, but if I recall correctly, I could smell it more when it was melted. So yeah, I'm really glad that I got 3 more of those. So those are really delicious. But all right, you guys, that's it. That is the entire haul here from Candles by Victoria. Really glad that I stocked up on like the kind of spa, bedroomy kind of scents. There's a lot of really good ones in here. And I'm looking forward to melting them and seeing how they do. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.